Hey, what's going on, guys? It's DeathCon Reaper on my in-game second account, Blood Eagle 53.2. Today we're gonna be doing some Road to the Labyrinth. Just kidding. We wish we were that strong. Um, so looking at a base of my champions, I see that there is a mutant thing today, mutant special event quest, and my Cyclops, he's looking quite close to leveling up, and as a repeat 3-star, it'd be a very good time for me to go ahead and get him. I do have Colossus and Storm as 3-stars, but since they're not repeat, I think whatever I get today will be going towards going through as Cyclops. Now, I do have 2 4-stars on my team, which makes especially a fight like this super easy. For the sake of not just sitting here and talking while nothing happens, I will be doing these fights, even though I could put them on auto. Really cool feature they've added into the game. You have to be a certain rank to use it, but it's a very cool feature that you can click it where it just fights for you using an AI based on how you play, although it's not perfect and does lower your chance of winning. But, going into this fight, I believe the first fight of this is Deadpool. Now, since I am ranking up a 3-star for the first time, he needs a Tier 1 Catalyst. So all of these champions are going to be very weak, as I will just shred through them, even though my 4-stars are not very strong. As I go, of course, I'd like to mention that this is my first episode of Contest Champions. I'd love your feedback on whether you would like to see more of this or not. It's a very cool game that Marvel has created that shows a lot of their really cool characters in in-game fight scenes. And you can... yeah, there's a lot of characters that you learn about throughout this game that you wouldn't know about, because there are characters like the one I just used, Iron Man, and there's Cyclops and Deadpool. Everybody knows those. There are more characters that not everyone knows unless you're an avid Marvel Comics reader, like ones that aren't in movies. The first one that comes to mind for me is Nightcrawler, one of my favorite characters in this game to use. I don't have him on this count, sadly enough. But they also have characters that don't exist in the Marvel Universe except in this game, giving you really cool scenarios that you wouldn't be able to experience in most other ways. Like, for the month of April, the main gift that you can receive, character-wise, is it's a crystal that grants you either a 3 or a 4-star of a specific character. The character of this month is Gwenpool, a combination of Spider-Gwen, which is Spider-Man's girlfriend, who, in some sort of world, I haven't read her bio, but in some world got the abilities of Spider-Man, and she's combined with a Deadpool. So she's a Deadpool Gwen, and she's really fun to play as. Sadly, I do not have her in either account, but she's a very cool character that is very interesting in her own way. So, there are power moves, of course. If you look in the bottom right or left corner, which you can't do at the current moment because I'm not in a fight, you will see 3 power bars. And in these power bars are the abilities that you can use based on how many times you get hit and how many times you give hits. So, again, like you can see, everything here is very weak. It would get harder if I was doing a higher version of the quest for a higher tier catalyst, but I will not be doing that at the current moment because I do not need those. But right now, I am fighting a different Cyclops. There are some characters that have multiple different skins and different looks. They do usually the exact same thing, but it's a different character that you can get. And sometimes they have a little bit different when it comes to powers, strengths, and abilities. So, again, I'm just powering through all of these as a trial episode. And yeah, I just gotta keep powering through so I can evolve, or not evolve, rank up, as the terms would go in this game, my Cyclops, so that he can get stronger, my base rating can get stronger, and I can take on higher ranked quest. The higher the ranked quest, the better the rewards. And as you will see as soon as I complete this next fight against Wolverine X-23, I will get certain rewards based on completing the quest, and then I will have to go through again, complete it 100%, because in this quest there's only 2 paths you can take, so completing it twice on 2 separate paths will give you 100%. You will be able to get better rewards, better catalysts, and the 100% complete rewards. So, as you can see right now, the quest completion, and I got 1 tier 1 mutant catalyst, and as a bonus reward from a chest, I got another one. So I could stop there and evolve my Cyclops, but because I have multiple other 3 stars of the mutant variety, I think it's best to go ahead and keep playing on. So here's another character that's very fun that you probably haven't seen in movies. I'm not sure about any comics, but this is Old Man Logan. He's an aged version of Logan, where he has a few different abilities than Wolverine, but he's basically the same character. He just looks really cool, and his claws don't show, but he does still attack with them. He gets a constant regeneration factor, and gets fury very constantly, and a brute cruelty bonus very commonly. These bonuses in fights can give you the upper hand based on whatever they do. There are debuffs and buffs, and yeah, there's buffs, or the debuffs usually are like a bleed, or a burn, or a poison, and they will take health away from the opponent. There are also buffs like Fury, which increases your attack for the duration of the Fury, and armor increases, and lots of things. So these are really cool. One special one that Magneto has, I've never completely understood what it does, is Magnetize. It doesn't last very long, and I assume it just makes me weaker. As you can see, Iron Man just got 1 buff called Armor Up, which just increases my defenses. And you get XP and gold for each fight, as you just keep power fighting through and fighting on. So, as we wait for the next login, I would love for you to like this video and drop a like, and possibly subscribe to my channel. I upload lots of different games with lots of diversity. As of currently, I mostly play Overwatch, any kind of Black Ops games. I play this Contest of Champions, and I am going through a series with one of my friends, Online Zenpai, called Destroy All Humans, an old game from PS2. Hopefully we'll be getting one video up every day, but I am not completely sure about how that will work at the current moment. If you have any game suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I may not read all of them, I may read all of them, but if you suggest games and they get lots of thumbs up and likes, I will probably go and check them out and play them for y'all's enjoyment. So in this next fight, we have yet another Magneto. We had the Magneto Marvel now that's white, and now we're going into the just regular Magneto, who is red and what you would see in most movies. You can get multiple perks throughout when you can level up your characters, but you can also level up your profile. And what you saw when I dodged just a minute ago and got Dexterity, that is one perk that I bought with my in-game level ups that gives me a higher critical rate bonus when I dodge while they're attacking. Now, you may have also heard me mention 3-star champion and 4-star champion about Iron Man and Cyclops. There are five types of champions in total. Well, 5 stars of champions. There's 1 star which you get at the beginning of the game and you sometimes get from daily crystals. There's 2-star champions that you get a lot in your premium hero crystals, 2-star champion crystals, and sometimes in daily. There's 3-star champions which you can get in premiums. Most of the time you get them in your character monthly crystal, and as well as the 3-star specific crystal. Then comes 4-star champions, which you get from your 4-star specific crystals. You can get them in premiums. You can get them from a lot of the limited time crystals that they release, as well as from the monthly specific. The rarest of champions that you can get in the game so far up to this update is a 5-star champion. It takes 10,000 shards to get to them, and it's a lot of work. It's very hard to obtain 5-star shards, and that is the only, and you cannot buy them even though there are in-app purchases. So, as you can see, I've completed this quest on easy, and so I've gotten yet another a tier 1 mutant catalyst. So because of that, and because of all the basic catalysts I already have, I can come into my in-game and upgrade my Cyclops. So with that, he reaches rank 2, level 1, and because of all the ISO I have saved up, I'm just going to start from the bottom because that's the ISO that will do the most. ISO is your basic rank up, I guess the best way to phrase it would be equipment. ISO and gold are the 2 things you'll need to level up your champions. Rank ups, you'll need catalysts, which you can earn by doing quest and doing what they say to do. There are also health potions, which are items, and lots of other items. If you have an overage of them, it stores them for a certain amount of time in a storage feature, but after a time they expire, which is why they are in a that's why they are in a red area at the current moment. So, like I said, I've got plenty of ISO to just keep leveling him up until he reaches his maximum level, which will be level 20 on rank 2, and then I can rank him up twice more, each time reaching all the way to the multiple of 10 of the rank that he is. And there you have it. This is Cyclops, 3-star repeat champion, which you can get by obtaining the same character multiple times from crystals. and now the catalysts that he needs to rank up are a little bit harder to obtain, a little bit stronger champions to fight, and a little bit harder to get through. This has been my first Contest of Champions video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below for feedback, and I'll talk to you soon.